Hey everybody, Thrifty Teresa here. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm using my little earbud microphone. I'm in my lobby area at work. I wanted to do a video today and I didn't want to wait until I get home to do it because I've been thinking about this for several days in a row. And it's just a little kind of question I have for you guys about how you conduct your business, whether it be on Etsy or eBay or Amazon, mostly if you do merchant fulfilled where you have more customer interaction. My question is all about when you do business and how you interact with your customers. The reason this topic came up is because Sunday night I was browsing around on Facebook. I was relaxing and then I happened across this post in one of the Etsy forums where a gal was, I'm looking at my notes here so I get everything right. A gal was saying that she messaged a seller on Etsy on Friday. Now, she didn't say whether it was Friday morning or Friday evening or Friday afternoon, but Friday she messaged a customer. It's now Sunday night, and she's asking the question to the other Etsy seller community when she should be expecting a reply and whether or not she should send a second message to the seller, because in her mind it's been 2 full days without a response. A lot of people pointed out that Saturday and Sunday aren't considered business days for the most part. Additionally, Monday was going to be a holiday for Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. So people are saying, hey, it's not only a weekend, it's a holiday weekend, cut them a little slack. So most people suggested to wait until Tuesday, which would be the first full business day after sending her message on Friday. Wait until Tuesday and see if you get a response. If you don't get a response on Tuesday, send the person a message. So I think that was really good advice. That was very valid, and I think that's perfectly fine advice. But during the course of conversation, reading all of the comments by a lot of these other Etsy sellers kind of stirred things up for me a little bit. A whole bunch of people were saying, I don't do business on the weekends. Weekends are not business days. I have a family and I have personal time, or maybe on the weekends is when they do a lot of their order making if they're a handmade seller, things like that. So, okay, I can understand that, but there's a little something about that kind of rubbed me the wrong way of, the weekend is my personal time. Okay, fine, that's how you conduct your business. Another thing a lot of people were saying is, I can't call my bank after hours or on weekends. I have to wait for certain business hours and stuff. So they're comparing themselves to a major corporation, which I don't necessarily think is right. Then there were other folks that were like, I'm really sick of this gimme society where everybody wants everything here now 24/7, and I can't live my life that way, and people need to respect my personal time, which is really amusing because the whole gimme society argument is basically the same argument that person is giving for themselves, that their personal time and family time and whatever time is more important than their buyers. So that kind of bothered me. Some people were saying if you don't do customer service or sell on the weekends, you should put that in your Etsy shop announcements, and I kind of agree with that. I responded because I am the kind of person who, yes, I do my business on the weekends. I do my business all the time. As a small business owner, customer service is important. Speed of service is important. because you are a small business, you really should be hungry for that sale and hungry to help your customer. You know, people shop on the weekends. People shop after hours. I know I do personally because my work hours are weird, and I get off work now. In my current schedule, I get off work now at 7:30 at night, so I'm lucky if I can make it to a store or a location before 8 o'clock when they close. I do most of my stuff, you know, after hours. But there are things that I can only do on the weekends, so my weekends can be busy too. A whole bunch of people were like, oh, I've got kids. Well, yeah, of course, you know, that doesn't make you a unique snowflake. Lots of people have kids, but you know, I understand there's only enough time in the day to do a certain amount of stuff, but I would think responding to your customers should be something that should be important to you. So anyway, I'm kind of curious to know what you, my viewer audience, think about weekends as far as your business. When customers email you on the weekends or email you after hours, whatever that after hours is for you. How do you handle it? Do you not respond for a couple of days because you're taking your personal time, or do you respond as soon as you're able to because you really want to help that customer and potentially get that sale? So I'm not trying to poo-poo on anybody who needs personal time or family time or vacation time. I'm taking a vacation next week. Me and Dad are skipping town. We're going to Vegas, and my shop's going to be on vacation mode. But if I happen to get a conversation from a potential buyer online while I'm away, I will get that email, I will get that conversation, and if I'm able to respond with my phone, I will certainly do so. During the time that I was reading this Facebook post and responding and having some conversation with a couple people who I was for weekends, they were against weekends, I actually got a conversation, and it popped up on my phone, an Etsy conversation from a potential buyer, and I sat there and responded immediately because that's just how I conduct my business. You know, last night when I got off work, I get off work at 7:30, I go wait for the bus, I get on the bus. While I'm on the bus, I got a message from another potential buyer, and I responded to their message while I was still on the bus. I'm able to do that. Not everybody is able to do that, and I totally understand that. So anyway, it's some food for thought, it's some business for thought. I'm really interested to know how you guys conduct your business. Are you somebody who works on the weekends for your customers? Do you not work on the weekends for your customers? Do you only work Monday through Friday or whatever your standard business days are? And again, this goes for anybody selling on Etsy or eBay or Amazon, merchant fulfilled, where you have a lot of customer communication potentially coming in. So that's what I've been thinking about lately. I really want to hear your thoughts. I would love for you to comment below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.